Welcome back to Pacific Drive. It has been over a year and a half since I made a video about this game. It was one of my favorite games of last year, but then I ran into a bug that held me up for a while, and I ended up losing track of it really close to the end of the game, at least as far as I could tell. I got distracted by other things, went around, played a bunch of other games, but then I just noticed that Pacific Drive just came to Xbox Game Pass. So there's a whole new audience that's going to be checking it out, and I have such fond memories of it. I wanted to come back and check it out again. So you can see I did leave the game with a pretty tricked out car. I've got this resource radar up here. I've got some huge roof storage. I've got generators for electricity. Basically, whatever the weather is out there, I've got some way to generate electricity from it. I've got a bunch of armor on the car and a huge load of backup tools and repair equipment in the back. So I'm ready for anything, in theory. The problem is, mentally, am I ready for this? I don't know. I haven't played the game in a long time, and I'm going to be actively trying to remember how to play it as we go. Oh, look, there's an update ready for the game. Huh. I wonder if I should grab that. All right, anyway. Here is the map. This is where we plan our journey. If you haven't watched any of my Pacific Drive videos, actually, I should probably give you some high level. This is basically if a stalker-type anomaly event happened in the Pacific Northwest. And if you were stranded there, and your only friend was a car. This car, because of the anomalies, is like semi-sentient, and it can't talk to you or anything, but it definitely has an attitude sometimes. And it's kind of your only friend as you're journeying through this anomaly-ridden wasteland. So we've got a mission here called The End of the Road that takes me all the way up into the furthest northwest corner. And there's another location that I can't get to that's beyond it. I genuinely don't know how close to the end of the game I am here. This could be like the last mission, or it could be something else. But, see here, one thing I can do... Well, let's select the destination. So that's what I'm trying to get. But there's a lot of different routes that I could take to get there. And I'm trying to... I don't really remember clearly what kind of options I have for deciding where I'm going to go. Because, I'm not really prepared to go through the most difficult stuff I possibly can. So I'm thinking I probably want to go up through E6, C4, and A2, because they're not in any kinds of, really intense anomalies. And A1 is going to be a big challenge. And then I want to land in R2. So, yeah, I guess, now that I've got a destination picked... Now, it says that I've got scanner charges, but I've forgotten how that works. Is there a button that I press to scan something from here? Or what? I don't know. Looks like we've got... So, they give you a lot of information about what is going to be going on in a particular location in the map. But it's so much information, I get a little bit snowblind at it. There's tons and tons of stuff here, including a couple of things. You look at the pink sections at the bottom there. There's a couple of anomalies that I've never scanned that are in this early area, which makes me think there's some aspects of the game that I'm not recognizing as weird. Some weird things that happen that I don't even notice are weird. So now I'm wondering if I select this as my destination. Oh, I can't. Okay, I've selected my destination already. We're good. And I guess it's time to get into this car. So I don't remember where I usually put my head while I was playing this game in the past. So hopefully I'm doing this right. Okay, so we're in drive. This game makes you do a lot of manually screwing with the car so that they can mess with the car. And let's see here, what am I doing here? There we go. So that they can mess with the car and have things not work properly. So here I can turn on my wipers and my headlights. I think there's button shortcuts to do those too, but I've forgotten what they are. So we're going to head off down the road to make our fortune and hopefully not get destroyed. So there are a couple of different possibilities here. One is that this is going to be an ill-fated attempt for me to get back into the game. Like, I'm going to try real hard, and you might just have to watch me fail at a bunch of things. But another option is maybe I get it back, and we actually see some important developments late in this game. So if it starts looking like that and you don't want spoilers, feel free to quit early. However, I don't think there's going to be huge spoilers anywhere between here and that final destination. So, you know, because this game, it's very, like, open and procedurally generated, so like you can go back to the same area multiple times and have very different experiences there. And so most of what you see in this video, it's not going to be stuff that's going to mess up your experience if you want to go check out the game yourself. Worst case scenario, you get, you know, some forewarning about some scary stuff that could hurt you otherwise. Okay, so I am going to be manually choosing my route as we go. And is there anything I can do to see more information about it? Not sure. One thing I probably should do, though, is mess with the volume here, because there's a lot of loud stuff that can make it hard to hear me. I gotta figure out exactly where I want to set those levels. Unfortunately, I can't hear it in advance. I'm recording this all onto one track, and whatever I do, that's where it ends up. It seems like this background noise is probably fine. By the way, I've got my headlights on right now because it's nighttime, but notice that red number, 98.7, 98.6. That is my battery power going down. And there's lots of things that I can do. There's powers that I have that exhaust that power, but just having my light on exhausts the power. Let's pause for just a second. Let's have a look at the map. So I started here, and in order to get to the destination, my next area, in order to get to my next area, I have to get to this spot right here. However, there are some spots along the way where I can collect sort of the main resource that you're trying to collect out here, which are these little anomaly things. I've forgotten what everything's called, but anchor or something, I think? Anyway, so I want to grab some of that stuff along the way, just, you know, for old time's sake, really, more than anything else. You can also scavenge for resources if you run into, like, you know, buildings, cars, that sort of thing. Oh, this is very convenient. They put one of the... Oh, it's doubly convenient. They put the thing I want along the road. They've also put some scary stuff along the road. So I'm going to keep my headlights on, even though this is costing me battery life. And just to be safe, open that up. So once I grab this, stuff around it can go crazy. So that's a valuable thing that I want. It's hitting me with radiation right now. But I put it into the car, loaded it up. Oh, yeah, there's weird stuff. There's weird stuff coming at me. Oh, wait. Is something attached to my car? It is. Okay, we gotta get rid of this thing. Get off. Get off. Go away. Go away. All right. Oh, no, the car's moving now. Get... This happens all the time. All right. All right. Oh, no. Oh, no. Stop. Wow. Okay, I think... Yeah, the car's going nuts. I think it has something to do with those little guys.
The podcast coming to you over your radio. We are live here, and I'm joined by my friend Justin and my friend Carl.
I'm just making sure there isn't anything attached to my car. There isn't. Okay, so I think the car just went nuts. Maybe because we were passing through something.
How are y'all doing?
Where's the radio? There it is. Okay, so I think we're all back to normal. Get it back into drive. Okay, cool. Oh, wait a minute. We've got a problem. There's something wrong with my battery. So let's put it in park again. And let's go out here and see what's wrong. So there's I'm trying to remember where this is. It's like a battery pack in the car. Yeah, it needs... I think it needs me to use an electrician's kit. So I'm going to get out an electrician's kit. And I've forgotten how to equip something. Is it like this? I think. Let's see, is this what it needs? There's a way to assess it and I forgot what that is. Oh yeah, I need to look at it. Oh, it needs a sealing kit. Wait, do I not have a sealing kit? I might not have a sealing kit. Oh no. Because of my inexperience recently, I didn't notice that I didn't have a sealing kit with me. Well, that's unfortunate. I wonder if that's something I'll eventually be able to, like, craft for myself? Let's see. So, if I have 3 rubber, 2 duct tape, and some glass shards, I can make myself a sealing kit out here in the wilderness. So, rubber, duct tape, and glass. So I think my battery is going to be performing poorly for the next little while. Which is very unfortunate because I need it when I'm traveling at night. But if I can find a place to scavenge those things... don't worry, that's not a real human. Yeah, I think... Okay, there are going to be places to scavenge if I go down this road. So yeah, let's go as quickly as we can. Actually, okay, rubber. Rubber and glass. I might be able to get that from here. Here, let's... I feel like I should probably turn the lights off to preserve battery. But that makes it very, very dark. I've got this. Oh, okay. We've got one of these little power station things. There's some stuff you can scavenge from that, and maybe it includes glass. I'm not sure. All right. Let's. Okay, we got some glass shards. So I've got a very special machine here that can grind into stuff. Okay, so I've got the glass that I need. It can grind into stuff and it automatically vacuums up everything that comes out of it. Normally you have to separately pick things up. But this thing skips a step for me, which is nice. Okay, so what have we got now? We've got the rubber and the glass. What we're missing is the duct tape. And I don't know how easily I'll be able to find duct tape in particular. I could siphon from that fuel tank if I wanted to. Yeah, I think I might have to look around inside a building if I want to get the duct tape. So we'll look for one of those. Now, was there a button? There we go, left on the D-pad. Left on the D-pad turns my lights on. I don't have to do it by manually targeting the stick to the left of the wheel. Though that's kind of fun to do it that way. Okay, now let's avoid this little whirlwind of chaos. How far? Oh, this is a side road I don't want to take. So let's get back onto the main road, because the main road is going to send me towards some buildings where I can hopefully scavenge for duct tape. It's funny, I tend to over-prepare so much in this game that I would usually have like all the kits I could possibly want packed up. It's only because of my inexperience. It's only because I've forgotten how I play this game. Oh, gotta be careful with these guys. It's only because I've forgotten how to play this game that I'm actually needing to improvise in the field. Like, I almost never use that crafting table in the back of my car. So I think it's kind of cool, actually, though, that I forgot this so that you could see me struggling to improvise out in the field. That's actually kind of a cool part of the game, and unfortunately, it's really possible. It's possible often to optimize your way out of the fun parts of a game to get, like, to plan ahead so much. Like if a game lets you, you know, sort of plan ahead and prepare to avoid problems, that's part of the gameplay. That can be really fun. But it can also mean that you can optimize your way out of the actual intended gameplay sometimes. State of Decay suffers from that problem. You know, you're supposed to be feeling, you know, sort of desperate and scavengy. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, we got anomalies here. Cool. Alright. Let's stop. Turn off the car. I said stop. Alright. I don't know what half this stuff is anymore. Get away. There we go. Hey, you too. Get off my car. Okay. I'm not sure what that is. It's a glittering boulder. I don't remember if there's something useful to be done with that boulder. So I'm not touching it. I'm going to look around inside here and see if they've got anything that I can collect. Oh, what? This vends something? Okay, it gave me the prop. Oh, it's deco. It's cosmetics. That makes sense. Oh, we got a crate. Is that not how crates work? How do crates work? Is it this? How the heck do crates work? If I can't grind them and I can't pound them, what do I do with crates? Am I supposed to just carry it? Oh no, I open it up. Okay, well that makes sense. Alright, so yeah. Again, this is me trying to remind myself how this freaking game works. Alright, I think that might actually be all that's in here. There are these like little like science stations that often have more stuff, but this is not one of those. Ooh, backpack. Okay, we got cloth. I'd really like some duct tape, though. Oh, hey, it's a friendly dumpster. It's giving me batteries. That's cool. Alright, oh, and there's a bathroom. Anything in the bathroom? Nope. Okay. Well, looks like no duct tape. But we didn't get killed, so that's a good thing. Not a big fan of my battery levels, though, right now. Wait, I'm continuing. Yeah, I'm going the right direction. But wait, oh, wait. No, I'm not going the right direction. I'm going the absolute wrong direction. And there was another. There was a science outpost. Oh, hello. There's a science outpost nearby, not the gas station. That's also something I should check out. Where is that? I think it's to the left. Somewhere over here. It says that I'm... Oh, there it is. I see it. All right. Okay, that looks radioactive, so we're going to be avoiding that. Okay, its power has already been busted up. Oh, wait, looks like we've got an anomaly anchory thing out there. Wasn't even paying attention to that. Let's see what's inside. And if there's any duct tape. Disappointing. Okay, we got pressurized cartridges, chemicals, more rubber and glass. Ooh, 1 duct tape. Was that enough? Was 1 duct tape all we needed? It might be. I think I gotta grind these up to use them. Okay, got a bunch of scrap metal and copper wire. I am kind of inclined to grab this sucker while I can. There's a certain amount of this stuff that I think you're supposed to get before you come home. I forgot what the rules were, though, around that. Okay, I'm a little lost in the darkness. Oh, there. Okay, there's the... There it is. Nope, not that door. That one. Oh, wait a second. I've got the stuff I need now, right? I think. Let's see if I can make a sealing kit. No. Ah, I needed 2 duct tape. All right, I'm still looking for the sealing kit then. But we've shown that this is conceivably possible. We can fix this battery. Now, charging the battery is another story, though I have brought equipment for that. I did not forget to bring the equipment I need to charge with. So, okay, I'm going to keep going straight here because that's going to lead me towards the final exit. I'm wondering if I should stop and try to grab just a little bit more gear. I just realized I left the headlights on. Oh, wait. Ah. I've stayed here a little bit too long. This is a fancy car, though. So it's probably going to give me better resources when I grind it up. So I think it's worth it. I actually kind of forgot what that alarm exactly means, but I think it's bad. So we're gonna get back in this car and we're gonna drive. Oh yeah, so you can see, kind of like you're playing like Fortnite or something, the storm is closing in on me here. So I could try to grab more stuff, but I think I'm gonna head out. Especially because I think the storm centers on the exit that you need to use, and you can survive within it for a little while. It just has really intense radiation. It taxes the radiation protection of your car. And this is only the first map we've gone to, so we kind of don't want to waste all of our efforts just to hang around here a little bit longer in the radioactive mess. But yeah, I think that the circle, you can sort of look at the curve of that yellow circle on the map. I think it's centered on my exit. So as long as I'm making progress towards the exit, I am outrunning the storm. It just occurred to me, I haven't been looking at my fuel gauge. Okay, fuel gauge is doing fine. Okay, I do not want a bunny to land in my car, though. Leave me alone, bunny. Oh, wait, what is this? Yeah, obstruction on the road. So yeah, these maps, the maps themselves are handcrafted, but the positions of things on the maps are procedurally generated. So you never quite know what you're going to encounter, and I think that's one reason. Oh gosh, yeah, that anomaly does this to the car. Oh, stop, please! Do not drive me. Go away. Do not drive me straight into the... Because I lost some control over the car. And so I was worried it was going to drive me straight into that electrical anomaly, which was going to be bad. Oh, wait. It looks like one of my tires also probably needs a sealing kit. Great. That's not good. But we're getting towards the exit, and usually the starting place in a new area is relatively safe. So yeah, and actually hopefully it'll be daytime when I arrive, so I can stop taxing my battery. So yeah, let's travel here. Oh, but fuel drains faster. I just noticed that in the description, so I should expect my fuel to be a problem. So I should probably get out of here pretty quick. But as long as fuel evaporation, I don't know if it just constantly drains my fuel or if it just means that normal driving will drain my fuel faster. Like, I don't know if my fuel goes away if I turn off the car. I'm going to turn off the car, and I'm going to see if I can seal some things up here. Because, yeah, oh, wait, no, because I still don't have the full sealing kit. I still need to stop somewhere and get more duct tape. Dang it. Yeah. So I hope my tire's not in too bad a shape. Okay, still dark. And we've got fuel evaporation. Our way out is kind of close. So maybe I should just power through this area. I mean, there's some interesting stuff that we could go after. But, I mean, I just spent half an hour just getting this far. So maybe we should just try to blast through. Get out of here as quick as we can before all of our fuel goes away. And worry about solving our other problems next time. So there was a warning that there are these, like, bubblegum bunnies, is one of the names of one of the anomalies. That they're going to be more aggressive here. Are those the bubblegum bunnies? I'm not sure. Let's go fast. And no! Oh, they grabbed me. Ah, dang it. Am I still grabbed, or was that just a temporary grab? Okay, it doesn't look like they ran off with anything of mine. I don't remember if that's a thing that they do. There are definitely anomalies that steal parts of your car that you want to chase down to get them back. But I don't know if the bunnies do that. Like, I've already lost a bunch of fuel. So let's get up here. Let's take 2 left turns and just get gone from this place before... Because, yeah, you don't want to see the version of this where I'm just, like, desperate for fuel. No! Oh, they're grabbing me again. Yeah, they weren't kidding about being aggressive. Wow, do I have to go and, like, smack them around a little bit? I'm trying to remember what you do about the bunnies. I think you, like, throw stuff at them. I think I need to get some flares out or something like that to deal with the bunnies. There's more bunnies over there. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, I'm trying to drive around them. Oh, no, don't drive me into the human-looking things. Human-looking things explode. That was the human-looking things. That was the mannequin guys exploding behind me. Okay, my fuel is now at half, and I've only been here a couple of minutes. So, yeah, we can't get out of here fast enough. Luckily, my car doesn't look like it's worse for wear. They didn't steal any bits. That's a different anomaly. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, crap. This isn't where I wanted to go. No. I misremembered where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to C4 and then A2. But now... Oh, now I'm going to have to pass through 2 bad anomalies to get there. C2 here is probably going to be my last relatively okay place. That sucks. That was bad planning on my part. Of course, wait a minute. I could go this route. Could go to D1, which is a bad place. But then A4, it's intense, but it's not like a big old orange cloud of intense. I mean, right now, my car's not going to be in better shape at any point in the future than it's in right now. Maybe this is where I want to go. So this has got cloud anomalies, acid water, and instability will start closing in right away. So I'm racing against the clock from the moment I enter it. Well, that's kind of good, actually. I think I need the motivation to get out fast. So yeah, we're going to do this. What is with the line spacing? It is still dark. Okay. Okay. We got a straight shot. And we've got a science station along the way. It's possible I could get myself some duct tape. What is that? Sorry, my curiosity is getting the better of me here. There might be something cool in there, but it's also freaking dangerous. Okay, hold on. Do I have flares? I do. I do. How do we throw them? Think like this. Oh, wait, I thought... Am I misremembering how this works? There we go. Okay, I just wasn't good at throwing anymore. Oh, an entire car door. Neat. But unfortunately, nothing that I'm looking for. What about this? Duct tape. Duct tape. We've got duct tape. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, wait, it was radioactive in there, wasn't it? Whoops. All right, fine. Whatever. Let's go. Okay, so we've got the duct tape we need, but I want to get out of here. Notice my battery is at 18. So that's not good. Now, I think I still want to stop at the science trailer when we get to it, because it might have more duct tape. Duct tape is the hard thing to get. Glass and rubber you can get from any car. Oh, this is not what I thought it was going to be. I don't think I can get duct tape here. What did I just... Hey. Oh, do I not have room in my backpack? I don't have room in my backpack. Let's do something about that. All right. Anyway. Click close. I think I just closed it on my own head. All right, this is lead, which is valuable. However, it's not the stuff that I need right now. Oh, and I can also vacuum some of the good stuff out of these lights. But yeah, I don't think that's what I need right now. So let's quit wasting time. Get back on the road. So you notice that I'm constantly taking the car in and out of gear. That's important. This is what I was looking for. The car will drift down a hill. So you got to be careful. That's not anything, is it? Nope. All right. This vacuum is... oh, this is locked. I forgot. Can I do something about this lock? Yep. All right. Let's open this sucker up. So it's got a lot of the same stuff most of the time. Oh, look at all this freaking duct tape. Yes. Okay, okay. We are in much better shape now. Oh, we have so much duct tape now. I'm so happy. Okay, okay. And this seems like a fairly peaceful place. And it was warning me that it was going to start the timer real fast, but I'm not really seeing that happen. So I'm gonna craft a sealing kit. Or 2. Or 3. Okay, we don't have enough duct tape anymore, but we've got sealing kits. So, I'm assuming... Oh, this tire! It needed a mechanics kit the whole time. This is what needed a sealing kit. Okay, the high-capacity battery is now fixed. And I think it's empty right now. Because I think I'm down to, like, that battery in the back of the car, that's like a supplemental battery. And I'm pretty sure that I'm now down to just my regular battery. How do I equip this? It's like that. Okay. Okay, tire's fixed. All right, let's go. I feel like we're not draining battery as fast right now. I'm not sure why. So yeah, so tires usually get punctured. That's the most common way for tires to get damaged. And so when I saw that I had a little diamond on my tire in the car diagram there, I just assumed that that meant that we needed a sealing kit. But no, the tire got loose, and so it needed a mechanics kit. So you don't quite know what the damage is until you go up and you investigate it in person. It's like this little machine will tell you, hey, something's wrong. But the game really tries to make you feel hands-on with the vehicle all the time. Like, it really tries to make you feel hands-on with everything. This is a relentlessly first-person game where you do lots and lots of stuff, you know, with your face and hands right in the middle of it. And that's good. It's like a huge part of like just the vibe of the game. Like a huge part of just like what you experience emotionally when you're playing this game comes from the relentless first person. And we've made it out. Oh, wait a minute. That wasn't even the place that I was going. I forgot how highways work. Highways let you jump over a long distance, but you have to do one brief encounter in the middle of the highway. So this is the place that's going to have, yeah, the anomalous clouds and the rapid storm starting. However, it's also got something cool over here. So I'm going to turn left, even though that's stupid. By the way, check out my battery. 20.4. It's higher than it was before. The reason for that is whoa, what's happening? I've got a turbine attached to my car. Oh no, it's a thing that, oh no, and this is an acid cloud. Holy crap, this place is scary. Nope. Yeah. I've got a turbine attached to my car that is turned by the rain. Oh, this is water. This is acidic water. Is it in the middle of the road, or did I just do a bad job of detecting where the road was? Hold on, let's get up this hill and figure out what's going on. Okay. I think there's acidic water on the road. Either that, or I just did a bad job of recognizing road when I saw it. But I'm going to stay up on this hill for now. Luckily, I mean, so normally your car would have a lot of trouble doing a lot of this stuff. I've been upgrading the car for hours. Tens of hours playing this game. Okay, something is attacking this car. Not quite sure what it is. Also, I think I might be missing a piece of the car. Oh, this is very radioactive. Yeah, alright. I just wanted to make sure we had plenty of that nonsense. Yeah, we are missing a piece of the car. I think something... Oh, you know what? I scooted past a guy that was dangling a bit of car. I thought he already had it before he met me, but no, he took it off me. And there's the alarm happening too fast, just like they promised. So yeah, I've probably just lost that bit of the car now because I didn't realize. Again, I'm a little bit too out of practice in this game. I didn't recognize that I was being robbed. Okay, notice my battery is now at 33. This is great. Okay. I'm really glad we hit this rainstorm. That's the one good thing that's happening right now. Okay, we got little bunnies pulling on me from behind, I think. I think I saw one. Okay, so because we're backtracking, because I kind of was silly and went the wrong direction, we're backtracking, which means we might actually encounter that thing that stole my bit of car again. I've forgotten what to do about it. Oh, here, okay, so I think I know what happened. I think that there's an acid cloud in the road. There's the guy. There's an acid cloud in the road. And I avoided the acid cloud. There, got it. Fix the car, okay. There's an acid cloud in the road. I drove around the acid cloud and into a puddle. That was what I did wrong before. There wasn't water in the road. I just considered the road to be the path I had to drive to get around the cloud. Oh wait, no, there might be a little bit of acid. Okay, there's a little bit of acid in the road. And that seems to have damaged my tire. Seemed to have damaged a lot of my car, actually. And there's something up with my tire. So, real quick. This time I'm not going to make assumptions. Let's look at it. This one does need a sealing kit. Do I still have that one of those in my inventory? No. So, we're going to get a sealing kit out of here. That's not where I keep the sealing kit. I keep the sealing kit in the more accessible trunk storage, of course, like you do. By trunk, I mean non-trunk. What am I talking about? Let's use the sealing kit. There, tire fixed. And, I mean, since I'm here, right, nothing's threatening me at the moment, I might as well see what's up in this tower. Oh, wait, this is what do I need for this? Is this a crowbar situation? Yes. Of course, what am I talking about? Something is threatening me at the moment. The storm. Okay, so this wants me to... This is a thing that will turn things into other things, and I don't remember the UI well enough. Like, I don't remember the icons well enough to know what I would be getting for what, so I'm not going to worry about it. However, we did just get some duct tape, and that's the main reason I wanted to come up here, was because I'm going to need more sealing kits. All right, there's my flashlight. There it is. Okay, let's look at the map real quick. Can I see it from here? Yeah, it's getting closer. We're gonna... I was debating whether or not I should try to make a sealing kit right now, just in case, and try to repair the car. I think we can wait. I think we can go a little further. Check it out, my battery's at 46 now. Okay, so there's another place to scavenge along the side here, but it's in the middle of like a acid pool, according to the map, and I can't even see it from here. So I'm not gonna worry about that one. We're just gonna pass it right on by and hopefully, uneventfully, get to the exit. Okay, I don't even know what that Misty Crack is. And do I want to just go straight through this? No, there's no acid puddles around. So I'm going to try to avoid it. It's nice that they draw a nice coherent line on the ground showing you where the borders of those cloud effects are, so that you don't have too many mysteries. That's actually something that we're not as nice about in State of Decay 2, where like it's hard to tell exactly how close to a bloater cloud you can get. You just got to keep your distance. Okay, we made it out of there. So now we've got a level 4 place. So it's still going to be bad, but not as intensely bad. So it says that this junction's conditions say something's moving, and there are concussive blasts. The car can't protect you from explosive damage. Oh, okay. So like if we drive through a bunch of those exploding mannequins, that's a problem. Okay, cool. But, and I don't know what something's moving means. Okay. Let's put it in park. This isn't the worst place that I'm going to be, but it's not going to be the best place either. So I should probably try to fix up the bits of the car that need it. It looks like my door, it's got a little X on it, which means that it's just sort of like worn out. It means that it's just not going to be as good no matter how much I repair it. It's just got problems now. Can't be repaired. Oh, the fuel synthesizer, same deal. How am I doing fuel-wise? Oh, actually, okay. Let's load some of my crafting cargo into here. And let's use some food. I did not do that correctly. Do I need to hold it? Oh, no, it says that it's in my hands. Oh, it's in my hands right now. Got it. Num. Okay. So yeah, you eat food and it heals you up. Got some small food here, so... Oh, the bumper also needs repairs. Okay. We're good. Alright, so we've got a lot of anomalies out here, and we've got Link Gateway. What was that thing? Okay. Oh, so this is a place I can leave from if I want to. That's right. Okay, so because this is part of how the game works. If you want to actually leave and teleport home, this bar right here has to be full of anomaly energy. And once you fill it up, then you're capable of, at any place like this, you can choose one of these gateways and you can use it to teleport home. So if things get really bad here, I can use one of these gateways and I can escape. But that's not what I want to do. I want to go to the next area, so I actually want to get up here. So, okay, so one other thing I should probably do is, since, again, nothing's bothering me right now. Oh, actually, okay, so it's raining and it's bright, so I don't need to have my headlights on anymore. I can just let my battery recharge even faster. And let's make more sealing kits. We're going to need them. Like, I think there's no way around us eventually needing more sealing kits. So we're going to craft that. Oh, I need more rubber. All right. We can do that. We can do more rubber. I'm sure there's some tires out here somewhere that we can grind up. All right, so we're starting down here, and we're going to pass a whole bunch of this stuff. However, I've got limited capacity for it, and I've already done so much progression, I think I don't really need it. So I think that maybe I'll look for, rubber at this car, rubber and glass at this car. Maybe I'll try to explore these cabins. But I think I'm not going to take the extra risk of grabbing anchors, because each time you grab an anchor, I think it makes the nearby anomalies go crazy, and I think it might make other things worse, so I'm just going to avoid those. And we're just going to go do normal, boring, old scavenging. Without our headlights on. Okay, those are cars, but I'm not going to worry about them. No, by the way, there are going to be, now that we're getting sort of deeper into this zone, there are going to be other resources that might be worth exploring. Ooh, not sure what that is. I'm going to avoid it. But yeah, there's like really special resources that show up in these advanced areas. So I should keep my eye out for those. And in fact, actually, if I want to, because I've installed... Which one is it? So that uses some battery life. But this detects valuable places to scavenge. Like, for instance, a very fancy car. So this car is like, you know, a fancy explorer's vehicle like mine. And so I don't just get like steel and stuff from it. I can get other valuable resources from it. Or, you know, like if I was missing a tire, I don't actually have to grind up those tires. I think certain equipment will actually let me steal those tires off the car and use them on mine. If the tire's in good enough condition and if I use the right equipment. Okay, so I'm gonna have definitely enough rubber and glass. The question really is just gonna be, can I get enough duct tape? And I'll have all the sealing kits I want. Also notice there's a fuel tank here. If I want, I can siphon fuel from... Whoa! Wait a minute, those were not there before. These guys are freaking sneaking up on me. Not happy about it. Okay, you gotta... Yeah, this is weird. Okay, I'm going to siphon from this fuel tank. It's radioactive around here too, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, I've filled up this fuel tank, fuel can, fuel thingy. And we are running low on fuel in my car. I've got some backup fuel. But, yeah, I think it's worth it for me to stay out in this radiation to get as much of this fuel as I possibly can. Oh, my fuel can itself seems to be damaged. I wonder how easily I can... Yeah, it's got there's a little gold diamond on my fuel can. You notice it didn't fill up to full capacity. Oh, no, that's just because it ran out of fuel. Okay, fine. Okay. So, yeah. I'm a little worried. Also, let's see here. Let's eat some more. Oh, notice you get a little bit of scrap metal when you eat food because you get to keep the can. Okay, let's drive judiciously away from the exploding stuff because it was warning me that explosions are going to be extra deadly to me here. So I need to be very careful. So anything that glows or looks like a man, I need to avoid. Okay, so we've got... Okay, here's an interesting thing right here. We've got a pneumatic deposit box which contains valuable resources. And I should deposit more of my resources there. All right. And I should eat a little bit more stuff. All right, so we've got, yeah, and we've got one of those things. But we've also, but I'm not gonna go after those things. But we've got some other stuff. That thing over there, I've forgotten what that is. I'm gonna get a little closer to it, just because, I mean, the whole reason to play this game is if you're curious about stuff. Yeah, I think this is this Olympium? Yeah, this is Olympium. Did I get it? Did I pick it up? Yeah. Olympium is one of the most valuable resources in the game. It's hard to get. You have to use this really powerful hammer to pick it up. And let's make sure I didn't miss any. So I'm going to vacuum. Okay. I'm actually really happy about that. it took me a while to even figure out how to get Olympia, like what it looked like, where you find it, and then how to get it once it's there. Okay, just because I wasn't sure about how much rubber I had. Oh gosh, okay. Oh no. Yeah, these things, okay. I've been wondering what these things were. I think this thing, whenever I'm not looking, it makes mannequins. I'm pretty sure that's what it's doing. So, let's get away from it. And all of the mannequins. Yeah, so the mannequins explode if you hit them. I think I've made that clear. And because explosions are extra valuable, are extra dangerous, but I'm incapable of finding words now. Explosions are extra dangerous. Ooh. So, you know what? Actually, that is a thing that I could have scavenged, but I'm going to not stop next to one of these mannequin generators. I do like the idea that there are mannequin generators in this world, because that's like one of the most like classic horror tropes, is the idea that like you've got some kind of churning, roiling thing. Oh, what is that? I want to get away from that. But yeah, just the idea of having, you know, mannequins where you turn your back on them and they're in different places. That's like such a horror trope. I love that they've come up with an anomaly, an automated anomaly that sort of like acts on its own here. That basically does that horror trope for you. Like, they don't have to script it to happen. You know, it's not restricted to like special events or anything like that in the game. Should I leave the engine running? I realize I'm low on fuel. Maybe leaving the engine running isn't a good idea. I should probably fill it up from my large fuel can too while I'm at it. Okay, so we've got that anomaly thing there. I'm just not gonna pick it up. The anchor, that's what it's called. Got an anchor. I'm not gonna pick it up. Oh, this is locked. Yeah, so you spend a lot of the early game just collecting the basic tools that you need in order to open all this stuff. But once you have them, it's just a question of like, which tool do I need for this job that's right in front of me? Okay, you notice that because we're in a... Whoa, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! Frickin' mannequins. All right. That hurt. But you'll notice that these places, these are basically the same locations that we were exploring in the previous areas. But more resources spawn in here because we're in an advanced area. Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna use a first aid kit. Only got one left, but I think I'll be fine. And then, okay, these guys are a little close for comfort. I wanted to show you that you can get a resource out of these things. I'm not going to pick up every piece of scrap metal. But yeah, these mannequins are creeping me out. Okay, maybe I do want to pick up every piece of scrap metal. Yeah, they're getting a little thick on the ground. I think I'm going to head back to the car. By the way, you notice in this busy terrain, it's easy to lose track of where the car is. Oh, thermosap crystal. Where'd that come from? But you've got a little... Oh, no. That's the alarm. I am nowhere near the exit. All right. Let's get going. Anyway, I was just going to point out, upper left corner of the screen, there's when I'm outside the car, there's a UI element that points at the car, and it took me a little while to notice that was there. So it's very useful, especially if you're out in the middle of the dark and bad things are happening to you. Okay, yeah, so the storm has started. And again, that's not called the storm. I forgot what it's called. They've mentioned it multiple times, and I was not paying attention. But I just call it the storm because, you know, Fortnite, whatever. And it just feels like an appropriate name because, you know, it's got an I in the middle. Okay, so now that it stopped raining, we're reliant on my solar panels to be charging the battery, but they do seem to be working. Let's glance at the map, make sure... Okay, I'm going to be turning left. I'm going to come up on a stop sign. I'm going to turn left. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I do not want to run into that anomaly. I stay just beyond it, because that anomaly taking control of my car and making my car do weird stuff right around the explosive things, that'd be a bad time. Oh, what was that? That is a lot of mannequins. Okay, hold on. Oh, my car's almost out of fuel. Okay. All right. Now I've got a safe route to drive through. Okay, my car, nothing's yellow, but, you know, we've got a lot of bits that are not quite the brightest blue. So we'll probably want to... How are we doing on... We got time. I'm just thinking of grabbing a little bit more resources here. This is a fancy car. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, hey, a gear. Inventory full. Oh. Right, wow. But notice that my cursor's automatically jumping around to all the little resources that you don't really need to carry. You can't do anything. I'm not going anywhere near this stuff. Wait a minute. I want to get the gear, though. I want to get the gear. Here. Yeah. All right. Anyway. Yeah, so it basically, I think that they, like, you know, observed basically what people want to do when they go to their trunk. What they usually want to do is drop off all the resources that are used by crafting that you can't actually use in your hands. And so the cursor will jump from through those as fast as it can as you're just sort of hammering them into the trunk. Oh, there's some kind of ripply looking thing out here. I'm nervous. Or maybe that was a drip in my windshield. I don't know. I can't tell the difference. Everything freaks me out. Can I? Oh, no. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Could have been worse. Am I still on track? Yes. All right. I am about to enter my final destination. It's something called the Well, and I have completely forgotten what it is or what it means to the story. And so I don't know if it's going to be spoilerific. I don't know anything about it. And so I think because it's been an hour anyway, why don't we just end this episode right here? And if you want to go on to the next episode, you can, and find out what this well is alongside me. And I will welcome you if you decide to come. But also, like, I might get there and have a terrible time because I have no idea what I'm doing. And in that case, I just won't make that episode. So there's a subscribe button. Here's links to other videos. And if I do make that other episode, it's going to be there. So click on that if you want to see what happens next. Or a completely different thing. I don't know which.